back here at Stratford for another Merriwood Conference crossover night in the Merriwood Conference. And this evening we have the Stratford Tigers with a 7-2 conference record, 10-4 overall, playing host to the Loggers of Phillips, as we had the boys last night and we have the girls tonight. And the Phillips Loggers having an outstanding season. They are 7-2 in the conference, 11-2 overall. And Phillips is leading the Northern Division with a 7-2 record. And they have a 2-game lead over Prentice and Rib Lake going into tonight's ball games. And this evening's post-game or pregame show is brought to you by Stratford Building Supply. Stratford Building Supply will build anything, anywhere, but they do more than build quality homes. They carry a variety of building supplies for both contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Whether you're looking for a custom home plan or home repair supplies, look to Stratford Building Supply. Give them a call today for your next project or go to stratfordbuilding.com. The standings in the Southern Division of the Merriwood Conference. The Assumption Royals lead it with a 9-0 record. They are 12-1 overall. Auburndale with a victory last night over the Newman Catholic, and they are now 8-2 and in second place in the conference, 13-2 overall. Stratford is third at 7-2 and 10-4 overall. In fourth place is Marathon at 6-2, so it's a bottleneck here for that second, third, and fourth spot, as Marathon is 6-2 and 11-2 overall. Edgar is 2-8 and 6-12 overall, and Newman Catholic is 1-9 and 1-11 overall. Stratford coming off a loss last week that we had over at Auburndale in overtime, a heartbreaker, 51-47, and just talking to Coach Tammy from Stratford that you're going to have those once in a while, and but it was a battle between two very, very outstanding teams here in the Merriwood Conference, Auburndale and Stratford. And so they got, coming up next week is they have a non-conference game here at Stratford against Adams Friendship. And then on January 30th, on a Thursday, we will be broadcasting the Edgar Stratford game here at Stratford, as the Edgar Wildcats will come in here to take on the Stratford Tigers. In that game last week, if I can find it here, it was a very tough loss for them. It went back and forth. Stratford had the lead at halftime, but Auburndale put it together and came away with an overtime victory. And for the Phillips Ball Club, in the Merriwood North, they are leading with a 7-2 conference record, 11-2 overall. Prentice is at 5-4, and so is Rib Lake, and both of them are 8-6 overall. Abbotsford is fourth at 3-6, 3-10 overall. Athens 2-7, 2-10 overall. Shawamigan is 0-9 and 2-12. Other games in the conference tonight, as I mentioned, it's crossover night. Prentice is at Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. Abbotsford is at Edgar. Rib Lake at Auburndale in a very, very big ball game there for the Auburndale Apaches against Rib Lake. Marathon is at home against Athens, and Newman Catholic is taking on Shawamigan. So as you can see, all the Southern teams are home teams tonight. So it could make it a clean sweep, could not, but we'll find out after the night is over with. So we're going to take just a little break. We've got 5 minutes till tip-off here. I'm going to let Ryan run a couple commercials, and we'll be coming right back. And it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with four-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back here at Stratford, and we're about 4 minutes away till tip-off here and also the national anthem. So talking to Coach Mike Egerbrecht, who's in his 10th season at Phillips, he's saying this may be his last year coaching at Phillips, as he's got a daughter in college, and he's missing a college game to watching her play tonight. But they are playing tomorrow also, but and she is a junior, so he wants to see her at least play her last year of college ball. But Phillips has a very, very good ball club, as they have 3 players. 3 of the top 4 rebounders in the Marewood North are from the Phillips team, as Matea Eckert, who's a senior, and Kendra Timmers, also a senior, and Lily Miller are in that top bracket of rebounders, as Eckert is averaging 8.8 rebounds a ball game, Timmers 8.1, and Miller 7.2. And scoring-wise, Matea Eckert is leading the conference, averaging 21.6 points a ball game, and Kendra Timmers is averaging 10.7. And so they do have an explosive offense here. Sarah Konech is averaging 7.8. Rayleigh Williams is averaging 7.5, and Lily Miller is averaging 5.6. And Anna Beelan is averaging 5.3. So and they're all seniors. And Coach Mike was telling me that the JV team needs a lot of work. And actually, they have no 8th graders out for basketball up at Phillips. So there's going to be a lay period in there. So with Phillips being with their record right now at 11-2 overall, and they are actually cleaning up in that Northern Division. Nobody has beaten them. The 2 losses that Phillips has this year is against Auburndale and also Assumption. And as these crossover games do count in the conference standings. So we are just about a minute and a half away, and we're going to take a couple more commercials yet here. We're going to sneak them in here, and we'll be right back with our national anthem and our starting lineup here on Zaleski Sports, and it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today. Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer. Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
And we're back here at Stratford as they are playing the school song here, and we are going to turn it over to the public address announcer here at Stratford.
For tonight's Merrill Conference matchup between the Phillips Loggers and your Stratford Tigers. Phillips High School and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. The enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Next, to honor America and those defending our freedom, as those are able to, please stand, remove your hat, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem.
Now our starting lineup
Thank you to all military personnel.
this evening's ball game is
And now
brought to you by
introducing the starting
Ridgetop
lineup for the visiting
Exterior.
Phillips
Just like
Loggers.
these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big and trusted local affordable service. For the Phillips Loggers, who come into this contest with an 11-2 overall record, 7-2 in the conference, is pretty much an all five starters are a guard offense. Starting at guard, a 5'4" senior, averaging 10 points a ball game, number 4, Sarah Connect. At a guard spot, the leading scorer in the Northern Division with averaging 20.4, a 5'9" senior, Matea Eckert. At the other guard spot, a 5'6" senior, averaging 5.6 points a ball game, Lily Miller. At another guard spot, a 5'7" senior, averaging 11 points a ball game, number 12, Kendra Timmers. And at the other guard spot, a 5'6" junior, averaging 8 points a ball game, Rayleigh Williams, number 42. And the Loggers are coached by Mike Egerbrecht in his 10th season, and I want to congratulate him back in 2021. He was the Channel 7 Area Coach of the Year. And for the Stratford Tigers, starting at a guard spot, a 5'4" senior, averaging 8.3 points a ball game, number 3, Kayla Casperson. At another guard spot, a 5'5" senior, averaging 3.1 points a ball game, number 4, Lainey Pankratz. At a guard spot, the leading scorer for the Stratford Tigers, a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 11.5 a ball game, number 10, Carly Pankratz. At the center position, senior at 5'10", averaging 5.8 points a ball game, number 24, Daisy Yoder. And also in the middle is the second top rebounder in the conference, a 6-foot junior, number 32, averaging 8.4 points a ball game, Tria Tubbs. And the head coach for the Tigers in her 16th season, Tammy Christofferson. And the officials are Rob Sabola, Mark Skiba, and Tim Stagawami. So we should be in a good good ball game tonight with both these teams with outstanding records. So we'll see what happens. Size-wise, Stratford outsizes them as the Loggers control the opening tip. Over in the far corner is Connect. Works inside, shot up, taken by Timmers, and we're going to have a jump ball, and the jump ball is going to go to the Stratford Tigers. As you're going to see a 1-2-2 full court press here by the Loggers. And bringing it across for the Tigers is number 10, Carly Pankratz. Shot up by Pankratz is no good. And we're going to have another jump ball. So we've got 2 jump balls in the first, well, let's say 33 seconds of this contest. And the Loggers bringing it across. That is Connect. Connect over to Williams. Williams into Connect. Back out on top to Miller. Miller's shot is no good. Loose ball. And we could have another jump ball. So in the first minute, not even minute, we have 3 jump balls to start this contest. As the Tigers will get their second jump ball of this contest. Again, that 1-2-2 full court press by the Loggers. Driving the lane is for the Tigers. And a battle. And she stepped on the end line. That would be Kendra Timmers stepping on the end line. Not enough room to really dribble underneath there. And so the Tigers will have it out underneath their own basket. Pass over to... That was Carly Pankratz, 3-point attempt, no good. As Eckert, top scorer in the Northern Conference, pass inside and knocked away by Yoder. Out on top is Williams to Connect. Connect looking for an open player. And we have our first foul, and that will be on Casperson. That is her first personal. First team for the Tigers. Loggers having it out on the side. Inside pass to Eckert. Eckert passes it out. 3-point attempt is good. And that is by number 4. That's Connect, as the Loggers are the first ones to get on a board with the 3-pointer by Connect. Bringing the ball. Pankratz, and stolen away by Miller. Connect inside to Timmers. Timmers up with the shot, no good. And Tigers control the rebound. And bringing it down for the Tigers is Carly Pankratz. Bounce pass controlled by Lanny Pankratz over to her sister. And Yoder with the 3-point attempt, no good. And rebound by Tubbs and knocked away, loose ball. And Loggers controlling it. Pass to Connect and rejected by Daisy Yoder. Daisy saying, don't be bringing that stuff in here. We're going to knock it out of here. And the Loggers will take control underneath their own basket. Pass into Eckert to number 12. That is Timmers. And blocked by Tubbs. And goes out of bounds, and the Loggers will control it. As this Loggers team is very scrappy. And pass is knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. We're just about 3 minutes into this contest. It's 3-0 Phillips. Pass to Connect. Inside to Eckert. Up good. As Eckert gets her first 2 of the contest. Tubbs bounces it to Casperson. Casperson loses control, bounces it over to Pankratz. Pankratz over to Casperson, back to Pankratz. Over to Carly Pankratz. 3-point by Yoder and bounces around, no good. Tubbs with the rebound, good. And Tubbs gets 2. As Tigers get their first 2, they're now down 5-2 in the contest. Long 3, no good by Williams. Saved by the Loggers into the hands of Carly Pankratz. Casperson over to Pankratz, kicking violation. As Miller is called for the kick on that. We're at 14:05 and a 5-2 Logger lead. Over in the far corner, out on top, to Pankratz, to Casperson, to Tubbs, to Pankratz, 3-pointer, no good, and knocked out of bounds by Yoder, and the Loggers will take over. Coming in for the Loggers is number 20, Anna Balan. She's a junior. Tigers playing back, not meeting him until half court. As Balan passes it, and an over and back violation against the Loggers. Loggers average about 18, 19 turnovers per ball game. And it'll be Tigers ball. Tossing in for the Tigers will be Lanny Pankratz. And passes to Casperson in the backcourt. She brings it across the timeline. Driving to the lane, up and good by Kaylee Casperson for 2. Tigers within 1. Inside. Losing control there was Timmers a little bit, but she found the handle. Driving is Eckert. Eckert playing pretty much at center position. She looks a little taller than 5'9", and knocked out of bounds by the Stratford Tigers, and the Loggers will retain it underneath their own basket. Inside, Eckert. Eckert shot, no good. Eckert with the rebound. Passes it back out to Bland, and Bland puts up that little 5-footer, and she gets her first 2 points of the ball game. 7-4 Loggers. Out on top to Pankratz. Carly controlling the offense out here, closely guarded by Eckert. Casperson, 3-point attempt. Good by Carly Pankratz as she hits a 3-pointer and ties it up at 7. Looking to pass the ball, and stolen by Tubbs to Casperson. Casperson driving to the right, and a lot of contact. And they're saying it's Stratford's, or excuse me, Phillips' ball, but a player from Phillips was standing out of bounds, and it was hit to her, and the official turns around and calls it the other way. So must have hit the out of bound, the end line on the play. Eckert looking to shoot. Great defense by Casperson. 3-point attempt. And with the rebound is Miller. Miller looking for an opening. Gets it to Eckert in the middle. Shot up and around and good. And Eckert has her 4th point of the night. Bringing it up is Lanny Pankratz. And off the foot of Phillips. That's off of Lily Miller's foot. She's being called for a kicking violation. into the ball game for the Loggers is number 22. That's Leah Harper, a junior. Casperson driving, shot up high off the backboard, no good. Rebound controlled by the Loggers as Eckert brings the ball across the timeline. Passes it to Belan. And we've got a traveling call on Belan. And coming in for the Tigers will be Michaela Stieber into the ballgame. She actually leads this club in three-point shooting as she has hit 22 three-pointers this year, 63 attempts, and so she's hitting 34% of her three-pointers. Driving the lane, up with the shot, Casperson no good. Yoder with the putback, no good, and it's knocked out of bounds. And Yoder can't believe that the call is going to the Phillips Loggers on that. Loggers lead 9-7. We're coming up to the 10-minute mark here in the first half. Eckert out on top, pass inside, stolen away by Yoder to Casperson. Casperson bringing it down the floor, across the timeline. Passes it off to Stieber. She looked at that three-point possible. Yoder with the turnaround, off the backboard, no good. Rebound taken by Belan. Eckert with a pass down underneath, and good for Timmers, and one. And Timmers gets her first two. And Stieber gets the foul. That's her first personal. That's team second. And coming in for the Tigers is Tria Tubbs. And going to the line to try to complete that three-point play will be Kendra Timmers, who is averaging 11 points a ball game. Jamie Wenzel free throw is good. Jamie Wenzel, serve pro, like it never happened. Pankratz brings it across the timeline, or excuse me, Casperson brings it across the timeline. Into the ball game is Zilke. Long shot by Stieber is no good, and it's knocked out by the Loggers. And Eckert landed up knocking it out. She thought she had knocked it off of Zilke, but the official says it's Tigers ball. And getting it Zilke, and Zilke fires a shot over into the bench of the Loggers. And the Loggers will take over, leading 12-7 here in the first half. As we're running kind of a weave offense here, back and forth. 22, that's Harper to Eckert. Eckert to Connect. Connect trying to find someone. Harper into Eckert and pass it to Connect, and we're going to have another jump ball. That's, I think, what now, about 4, 5 maybe, that we've got. And the jump ball will go to the Loggers. And pass into Eckert is taken away. Tubbs trying to go coast to coast here with the layup. Good. The underhand layup by Tria Tubbs going coast to coast. At 12-9, Loggers. Out on top is Timmers. Driving the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Stieber. Passes it off to Casperson as she brings it across the timeline. Bounce pass into Tria Tubbs to Casperson, no good. Tips around, and Loggers control the rebound. Driving is Connect. Connect high off the backboard, and coming down with the rebound is Michaela Stieber. To pass to Tubbs. Casperson with the three, off the rim, no good. Rebound, hustled by Carly Pankratz, and she call a timeout, and so we are going to take a timeout also, and we will be right back with more action. It's 12-9 Loggers And it is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And we're back here at Stratford. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back the way it was quickly and efficiently, while also offering 24-hour towing and courtesy loaner vehicles and a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. As the Tigers will take the ball out, and Michaela Stieber will be trying to get that ball into play here. As Pankratz receives it along the sidelines to Casperson, over to Stieber, inside to Tria Tubbs. Tria up with a shot, good! As the Tigers are working the ball inside very well, and the Loggers try to feed the ball inside to Eckert, and Eckert drives the lane and picks up her 6th point of the night. 7:58 left in the first half, and 14-11. Loggers up by 3. Pass into Zilke. Zilke up with a shot and good. With the size advantage, they could feed it into Tubbs and Zilke all night long, and also Yoder, as that is the size advantage for the Stratford Tigers this evening. Pass almost stolen by Tubbs, and going up for the shot is Balan, and she is fouled, and she'll go to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. And 31, that is on Michaela Stieber. That's her 2nd personal, her team 3rd. And at the line is Anna Balan as she hits the first one. Balan is shooting 50% at the free throw line this year, as she hits no problem hitting the first. Second one is up and no good. Rebound taken by Zilke. Bringing it across the timeline is Lanny Pankratz, as she's looking for someone, being closely guarded by Connect. Casperson back to Pankratz, inside to Tria Tubbs, shot up, no good. Tria with the rebound, and taken away by Lily Miller. And bringing it across the timeline for the Loggers is Eckert, and a shot taken by Balan, and with the rebound was Pankratz, and her shot was blocked. And fast break here as it's running up and down here, and scoring is Balan gets a correction, 25. That would be Quinnell gets 2. Inside to Tubbs. Bounce pass to Pankratz. Pankratz up with a shot and falls in. She gets the home roll there. And she's got 5 on the night. Tigers down by 2. Very fast-paced action here by both ball clubs. Bounce pass inside and stolen away. And we're going to see who this foul is on. I'm thinking, yes, it's on number 11. That is Lily Miller. Foul was on Pankratz. Wow, that's, I thought for sure it would be on Miller, as Pankratz had control of the ball. And 2 officials are now talking this over to see what the, and they're going to stick with the call, as the foul is on Pankratz. It's her first foul. That's Carly's first. Pass inside to Eckert. Eckert shot no good. Rebound taken by Carly Pankratz. Out on top to Lanny Pankratz. Over to Casperson. Bounce pass inside to Yoder. And three-point attempt, no good. And rebound taken by the Loggers. Pass to Miller. Over to Connect. Inside to Eckert. Eckert shot no good. And they're going to say it's off the leg of Eckert. So Tigers ball with 5:23 left here in the first half. The next time you shop your insurance, call Brad Krecklau and Eon Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshville. Call 715-384-2826 tomorrow. Shot taken by the Tigers, no good, as the Loggers pulls it down. Fast break pass down, inside, and foul call on Daisy Yoder. And the foul situation here now is 5 fouls on Stratford, none on Phillips. And going to the line to shoot 2 will be Lily Miller. As she misses the first one, Miller on the season is shooting 48% at the free throw line this year. As she goes to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line, Surf Pro, like it never happened, and she misses the second. Rebound controlled by Lanny Pankratz as she brings it across the timeline. Casperson, bounce pass. Lanny out on top. Over to Downey, who's now in the ball game for the Tigers. And Casperson loses the handle but gets it to Lanny. Over to Carly. Carly looking for a person to cut through as opens up. And we've got a 3-second violation against the Stratford Tigers as we've been sitting on this 17-15 score for about the last 2.5 minutes here. Inside to Eckert. Eckert going one-on-one off backboard, good. As Eckert has 8 on the night. And a 4-point lead by the Loggers. Lanny out on top for the Tigers. Casperson back out on top to Lanny. Over to Carly. As she controls the ball to Casperson. Casperson with the drive. And it was like she hit a wall there. And the Loggers control the basketball with Miller out on top. Passes over to Williams. Over to Connect. Inside to Eckert. Over to Williams. Jumper, no good. Not even close. As getting the rebound is Lanny Pankratz as she crosses the timeline. 3:18 left in the first half here. 19-15. Loggers out in front. Downey over to Lanny Pankratz. To Casperson. Back to Lanny. Lanny with the shot. Hits the front of the rim. No good. Rebound controlled by Miller. Over in the far corner to Williams. Williams to Eckert. Out on top to Connect. Connect with the drive. Off the backboard. No good. Rebound taken by Lanny Pankratz for the Tigers. And driving is Casperson and didn't quite get the roll. Rebound by Connect. Long pass. And it's knocked out of bounds. And a great defensive play there by Downey. I can see where Eckert is also leading an assist also. She finds that open person quite a few times. She's averaging like 8 assists a ball game to go along with 8 rebounds a ball game. Williams heading to the top, almost stolen by the Tigers. Pass inside to Timmers. Back out on top to Williams. Hands off to Heska, who's in the game. And going up for the shot is Miller, and she is fouled. And the foul is on Downey, her first personal, team 6th. And up with first free throw at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line is Miller. And she is now 0 for 3 at the line for the Loggers. Attempting number 4, and it falls as she gets her first point of the night. She averages 5.6 the ball game. We're under 2 minutes here in the first half. Loggers up by 5. Casperson over to Lanny Pankratz. Pankratz dribbles to her left. 3-point shot. Good by Carly Pankratz. As Carly picks up her 8th point here in the first half. Williams with a 3-point attempt. No good. Rebound pulled down by number 22. That's Emily Zilke for the Tigers. And driving the lane and going up with a shot was Kayla Casperson. And personal foul on number 42, Williams. That's the first personal and team first. And going to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration, Service Pro, like it never happened. And Carly hits the first one. And up with an in and out on the second. Rebound controlled by Timmers. 2019. Tigers down by 1. Out on top with it is Matejak Eckert. Gives to Miller. Over to Meska. And Williams with the shot. And good, and off the backboard from about 18.
Williams for 2.
As Williams gets her first basket. 3-point attempt by the Tigers, and Lanny Pankratz tosses it out of bounds, and the Loggers now up by 3 with 51 seconds left. As Matea Eckert brings it across. And Williams with the 3-point attempt, nothing. And rebound taken by Miller. Out to Williams, to Eckert. Eckert going to her left. She looks for the open, finds Timmers. Pass inside to Eckert, back out, over the top of the head of Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds and goes to the Tigers with 20.9 seconds on the clock. 3-point shot could tie this thing all up here at halftime. As Kayla Casperson brings it across the timeline, passes off to Zilke. Back to Casperson. Inside to Tria. And Tria gets fouled.
Also number 10, Eckert.
And number 10, as Matea Eckert picks up her first personal, team second. And going to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line is Tria Tubbs. As Tria is shooting 62% at the free throw line this year and puts the first one in, nothing but net. That's 7 points for Tria tonight. And she's having an outstanding night, and the Tigers now down by 2 with 11 seconds left. Couple bounces, shot up by Tria, nothing but net also. That'll improve her free throw percentage, and we have a jump ball, and it'll go over to the Tigers with 8.9 seconds left. The Tigers could take a lead here as it's 22-21 Loggers, and taking it out for the Tigers is Pankratz. Out on top to Lanny. And a three-point shot is no good by Carly Pankratz. And the shot by Eckert from half court is off to the left as the buzzer sounds, and we are at halftime here from Stratford. I'm Mike Steinwagner along with Ryan Rasmussen tonight, and we're enjoying it indoors tonight. She's a little chilly, but we'll get through it here. But Tigers are down by 1 and playing very aggressive basketball. So we will be back just shortly after we pay a few bills, and we'll give you some halftime stats. So we'll be right back, and it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
Tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mitten's is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
And we're back here at Stratford, where it's the halftime score is the Loggers of Phillips 22 and the Stratford Tigers girls 21. Very fast pace. We've had a lot of jump balls this evening. I think we've had like 5 or 6 already. Scoring for the Loggers tonight is Connect has 3. Top scorer in the conference, Matea Eckert, who's averaging 20.4 points a ball game, has 4 field goals for 8 points. Lily Miller is 1 for 4 at the free throw line for 1 point. Kendra Timmers has a field goal and a free throw, 1 for 1 at the line for 3 points. Anna Belan has 1 field goal, 1 for 2 at the free throw line for 3 points. Casey Quinnell has a field goal for 2, and Rayleigh Williams has a field goal for 2 for the 22 points for the Loggers. For the Stratford Tigers, Kayla Casperson has a field goal and 1 for 2 at the line for 3. Carly Pankratz with 2 3-pointers and a field goal for 8 points. And Emily Zilke has a field goal for 2 points. And Tria Tubbs has 3 field goals and 2 for 2 at the free throw line for 8 points. For other scores going on this evening, we've got DC Everest and Wausau East Lumberjack girls. In that contest, the Evergreens are out. It's a final. I'm sorry. Everest winning that 57-27. And the halftime of the Marshfield girls game over at Wisconsin Rapids, they are playing a doubleheader over there, as the Tiger boys will be taking on Red Raiders right after this contest, and the Tigers at halftime was leading 39-23. And we've got one other halftime score. Mosinee leading Marathon, very surprising in boys. Mosinee, ranked number 12, is leading the Marathon Red Raiders 52-21. Now that is a shocker because this Marathon club is very, very good. Mosinee's got a very good ball club also, but the score actually surprises me. I thought it'd be a little bit closer. So we've got about 4 minutes until halftime. I'm going to send it back to Ryan, and he's going to pay a couple more bills, and then we'll bring it back to me and give you a little more information of games next week here on Zaleski Sports. And it's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Do you need a good night's sleep? Well, welcome to the club, and welcome to Mall Furniture.
Mall Furniture always has a huge selection of quality Comfort Sleep mattresses. They're double-sided, adjustable, bed-friendly, and made right here in Wisconsin.
Whether you need beauty sleep, deep sleep, or just need to sleep it off, you'll be sleeping like a baby on the perfect Comfort Sleep mattress from Mall Furniture. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for. Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We're back here at Stratford where the halftime score is the Phillips Loggers 22 and the Stratford Tigers 21. Coming up this next week for the Stratford Tigers is they will have a non-conference contest here at Stratford against Adams Friendship on Tuesday, January 28th. And the tip-off for that contest is at 7:15. And then on Thursday, we will have that broadcast here from Stratford as they will take on the Edgar Wildcats, and the tip-off for that is at 7:15. And then the following week, they actually have 4 straight road games starting in the month of February as they go to Loyal, Marathon, Chequamegon, and Newman Catholic before they come back home February 13th against Rib Lake. The Phillips, they will take on Crandon next week. At Crandon, and then they're at home against Tomahawk, and then they have a conference game at home on the 30th on Thursday against Athens. Talking to the head coach Mike Egebrecht that they pretty much only had 1 day of school this week because of the cold weather, and then they had 2 days of teacher in-service also. So really a lot of classroom get together and that with teams and that, and they've so the kids were off for about 4 days. So he was wondering how they were going to perform tonight, and they're looking pretty good as they have a 1-point lead here in this contest. Our halftime stats is brought to you by Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered. at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. And Sternweiss & Sons, Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield, now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. So Ryan, if you need another job, you can drive a truck for Sternweiss & Sons and lay a little concrete. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location, Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. Now, if you would have known that, you wouldn't have had to go to college for 4 years. You know that all you would have had to do is just get your CDL, and you could have worked for Sternweiss & Sons. So we're going to start second half action here as the Loggers will get the ball to start the second half here. And bringing it across the timeline is Miller. Inside to Eckert, to Miller, and up with a shot, no good. With the rebound is Tria Tubbs. As the Tigers coming down the floor to try to take a lead here, actually for the first time in this contest. Out on top to Yoder, over to Pankratz inside to Tria. She controls it. Over to Yoder, back to Lanny. Over to Casperson. Casperson looking for an open person, and three-point shot. Good by Carly Pankratz, as Pankratz has hit her third three-pointer of the night and gives the Tigers a 24-22 lead. Tigers with the ball. Passes out on top to Casperson. Over to Carly Pankratz. Back to Casperson. Out on top to Yoder. Lanny with the ball. Over to Tria. And knocked away and taken by Eckert. Eckert going coast to coast. And good with the layup. As Eckert gets her 10th point of the night here. And we are knotted up at 24. Lanny on the left wing, looking for someone to pass it to on the inside. Goes out on top, gets it over to Casperson on the right wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, over to Lanny Pankratz. Back on top to Tria, to Kayla. And Stratford's going to call a timeout here as they want to talk about a little more that they didn't get at halftime. So we're going to be right back with more action here, as ShedsDelivered.com is your sponsor here on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Lanny passing off to the left, over to Tria. And losing control of the ball is Kayla Casperson. And the Loggers, a long pass down the floor, three-point shot. Good by Sarah Connect, as Connect hits her second three-pointer of the night. And the Loggers are up by 3 now. Out on top two and driving is Yoder. Yoder up with a shot, no good. But getting the rebound is Pankratz. Out on top to Lanny Pankratz, to Casperson, over to Yoder. And the fans thought there should have been a travel there. And a steal by Miller, goes coast to coast, and with the layup, no good. Shot by Connect, no good. And getting the rebound is Daisy Yoder, as she dribbles the ball up court. To Pankratz, to Carly. Inside to Tria, and Trier goes up for the shot, and she is fouled.
Number 10, Eckert.
And the foul is on Eckert, her second personal. And going to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line is number 32. That's Tria Tubbs. And she is perfect at the line so far tonight. And the shot is up and no good. There we go. The announcer jinx happened right there. In for the Tigers is Michaela Stieber, their three-point sharpshooter. And Tubbs with the free throw. Good. Nothing but net as she picks up her 9th point of the night. 27-25. Loggers up by 2. Connect inside to Eckert. Over to Timmers. Timmers to Connect. And an errant throw grabbed by Eckert. Eckert at the top of the key, driving the lane. Dishes off to Williams. Williams with the shot and does not get the roll. And Tria with the rebound. And coming up the floor with it is Lanny Pankratz to Casperson. Knocked away into the hands of Carly Pankratz. And shot is good. Carly now with 13 on the night. She's averaging 11.5, so she's in like the top 5 in the Southern Division in scoring. Playing catch out on top here. Eckert tried to pass inside to Timmers, knocked away, but she gets control of it. Inside and tossed right into the hands of Kaylee Casperson as she brings it across the timeline. And see if the Tigers can get a basket here and grab the lead again. 3-point shot by Michaela is no good. Connect inside and knocked away and by Tria Tubbs. Casperson going coast to coast, up with a shot, good! As Kayla gets her 5th point of the night and gives the Tigers a 2-point lead. Eckert inside and stolen. Great defense by the Tigers. Driving coast to coast is Pankratz. Good! Lanny Pankratz gets her first point. Big basket by Lanny. Great time to get her first one of the night. Eckert passing off to Timmers. Out on top to Williams. And the Loggers are going to call a timeout here. So with 12:23 left in this contest, the Tigers playing very aggressive defense and taking a 31-27 lead here. And so we're going to take a timeout here. It's brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
The Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neelsville, or Marshfield, and make your house a hearing house. My wife always says she should send me there because I have that selective hearing. So, but don't tell her I agree with her. So, Loggers with the ball. Eckert out on top to Connect. Connect looking for an open person. Inside to Eckert. Back out on top to Connect. To Timmers. Timmers feeds it off to Beland. To Eckert. Eckert up with the shot, and good, and fouled. Continuation was there, so Eckert will get credited with the basket. And foul is on number 10, Carly Pankratz. That would be her second personal foul. And going to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line is Matea Eckert trying for the three-point play, and she connects and puts the Loggers within one. Out on top is Lanny Pankratz to Casperson. Casperson controlling. Back to Carly, or to Lanny. Over to Carly. Over to Kayla. Back out on top to Lanny as the three of them are playing catch out here. And with the shot off the front of the rim, with the rebound is Zilke. And Zilke is fouled. And the foul is on number 10. That's Matea Eckert, her third personal. And going to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line is Emily Zelke. And the Phillips fans not too happy with that call. And Zelke does hit 1 of 2 on the line, as she's hitting 46% at the free throw line this year. But she gets her third point of the night. And knocked away by Michaela Stieber. Great defense by the Tigers. In for the Tigers is Daisy Yoder. Getting a little more height in there now with Yoder and Zilke in there. Out on top to Eckert. Eckert driving to her left as she's taking control and gets the roll. And the foul is on 3, Casperson. That is her second personal. And let's see if Matea can complete the three-point play, and it's in and out. And with the rebound is Lenny Pankratz as she crosses the timeline to Casperson. We're all knotted up at 32. Michaela off, just hits the front of the rim, and picking up the garbage is Zilke and puts it in. A little three-footer there off the glass and puts the Tigers up by 2 with 10:40 left. Three-point shot, good by Matea Eckert as she hits a three-pointer. Casperson looking for an opening here, passes it off to Pankratz. Over to Michaela Stieber, back to Pankratz, to Casperson. Casperson thought about the three, pulls it back. Out on top to Pankratz, to Stieber. Inside to Zilke. And losing control is Casperson as she tried to go to the hoop but lost control. And the Loggers will take over with a 1-point lead at the 10-minute mark here of this contest. Out on top is, with it, is Timmers. Over to Eckert. Eckert back over to Balan. Over to Himmler. And connect. Putting pressure on there was Casperson. Eckert. Out on top to Miller. Miller out on the right wing. Pass to Connect. Connect brings it over. And knocked away by Zilke. Or excuse me, by Yoder. Yoder just slammed that. She thought she was playing volleyball and looking for the kill on that one, as it nailed a teammate right in the chest. And catching part of that was Michaela, but knocking it towards Eckert. Eckert over to Miller. to Timmers. To Eckert, and we've got a foul on Stieber. And Stieber can't believe the call. She thought she had the steal. And that's Michaela's third personal foul. And coming in for the Stratford Tigers is Carly Pankratz, as Carly has 13 on the night so far. Connect with the ball to Eckert. Eckert cutting through as pass was not there and knocked away beautifully by Yoder. Coming in with the drive. Oh, and not the roll. And with the rebound is Eckert for the Loggers. Had a great chance to take that lead here. 3-point shot off the back of the rim, no good. And controlled by Lanny Pankratz with the rebound. Brings it across the timeline. Passes over to Casperson. Casperson inside for Zilke is good off the glass. Zilke having a great ball game. She's got 7. She's 2 points over her 5.6 average. Loggers looking for an opening. Gets it to Eckert on top. Picked by Miller. And stolen away. And we've got a foul in the backcourt by Miller. And Miller will pick up her first personal. And the Tigers are up by 1, 36-35 with 7:41. Coming in for the Tigers is Cassidy Downey. And coming in for the Loggers is number 22. That's Leah Harper. Casperson looking it over. Back out on top to Lanny Pankratz. Over to Downey. To Pankratz. To Casperson. Inside. Shot up with the bounce. No good. Shot taken by Zilke. Oh, excuse me, that was Yoder. And up with the shot, and they're going to count it. Wow, that's boy, I don't know. That was more like college continuation there. And the foul is on Downey, her second personal. And going to the line is Matea Eckert. And Loggers now up by 1. See if Eckert can complete the 3-point play. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Tubbs. Bringing it across the timeline is Lanny Pankratz. Casperson back to Pankratz. Over to Carly Pankratz. Knocked away. Carly picks it up. Throws it over to Lanny. To Casperson. Shot up, no good. Rebound taken by Tubbs. Out to Pankratz. 3-point shot. Oh, in and out. Tria with the rebound and up with a shot and fouled. Tria just tough on the boards tonight. Number 12 on Timmers. That is her first personal foul. Team 4th. And going to the line to shoot 2 is Tria Tubbs, as she's 3 for 4 on the night. And the shot is up and hits the back of the rim. No good. Tria Tubbs at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Surf Pro like it never happened. And the next one, nothing but net. And puts this game back at 37. Looks like a match that we had last week with Auburndale and Stratford. And looks like we will have another jump ball. We haven't had one in quite a while, so we're long overdue. And coming in for the Phillips Loggers is Lily Miller. inside the Tria. Tria up with the shot. No good. Rio with the rebound and fouled. Tria's giving her all tonight. And foul is on Matea Eckert, her 4th personal foul. Tria at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Shot is up and good. Tria is 5 for 7 on the night at the free throw line. As the Tigers are up 38-37 with 6:11 left in this contest. Tria up with the second. Good. As she is 4 for 6 at the free throw line here in the second half. Tigers up by 2 coming up to the 6-minute mark as Eckert tosses it and throws it completely away. Tigers ball. And Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshville office and accept most insurances. Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back with action here with just under 6 minutes to play. And it's sponsored by ShedsDelivered.com on Zaleski Sports.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
We're back here at Stratford, and Door Pro of Stratford is your complete commercial and residential overhead door sales and service provider. If you need new garage doors or yours isn't working just right and needs an adjustment, stop and see them on County M in Stratford. Give them a call or like them on Facebook. The Tigers ball with 6:03 here in the contest, and the Tigers up 39-37. Bringing it across the timeline is Lanny Pankratz. Over to Yoder. Yoder going to her right, far corner. Out on top to Carly Pankratz. To Casperson. To Lanny Pankratz. Out on top to Carly. Back to Lanny. Inside the trio. And with the shot is no good by Stratford as the Loggers pull her down. And bringing it across with the ball is Belan. Over to Timmers. Timmers trying to look for an open person. Gives it to Eckert. Eckert playing with 4 fouls. She's their main offense on this club. And she had 24 of the 51 points last week against Prentice. And almost stolen by Pankratz. Eckert driving to her left, up with the shot, and it's going to be a foul on 10, Pankratz. That is her 3rd personal, and going to the line is Matea Eckert. And it's nothing but net. She is now 2 for 4 at the free throw line tonight. She's at 21 and 22. So she's over her average by 2. And we are tied up at 39. And stolen by Miller as she gets her hand up there to make the steal. Over to Timmers. Timmers back out on top to Belan. Belan with the 3-pointer. Good! And Belan hits a 3-pointer. Gives her 5 on the night. And the Tigers now down by 3 with coming up to the 4-minute mark. As Lanny passes it over to Kayla Casperson. And with the shot taken by Yoder, no good. Rebound by Pankratz is no good. Tria with the shot up, no good. And Eckert controlling the ball with the shot taken by Miller, no good. And we've got a foul. Foul is on Tubbs. Her first. Stieber back in for the Tigers. That's team 6th on the Tigers, so the next one will be in the bonus situation. The Loggers have 5 team fouls. Pass into Eckert, no good. And goes on the end line. Tigers will take over and try to tie this thing up with 3:34 left in this contest. As bringing it across is Lanny Pankratz. Over to Casperson. Inside to Zilke, off the glass, good. Zilke has 7 this half. Puts the Tigers within 1. The Tigers could work that ball constantly inside as Eckert has 4 fouls on her, and Zilke picks up the steal. Tigers coming down the floor. Stieber with a 3-pointer, off the rim, no good. Rebound just out of the reach of Lanny Pankratz, and the Loggers will take it with 2:55 left in the contest. And bringing it across and inside into Eckert. And they're going to, Eckert with the shot, no good. Eckert with the rebound, and Eckert is fouled. And fouled by, I think, Daisy Yoder. Yes, it is on Daisy Yoder. That's her 2nd personal foul, team 7th. And going to the line will be Matea Eckert. And she hits from the line. She's now 3 points over her season average of 20.4. Next one is up and nothing but net. And gives the Tigers a 3-point lead at 44-41 with 2:35 left. To Michaela. Inside. And up with the layup is Yoder. As Yoder had free going as Eckert just stood there. She did not want to pick up that 5th foul. You could drive against her and have the lane. Rebound, offensive board by Timmers. Shot up and off the backboard, no good. And going to get the rebound is Miller. Shot by Connect in and out, no good. And rebound goal by Eckert. As Eckert has pretty much all the points except for 6 here in the second half. And getting the up by 10, yes! As Pankratz hits the little 5-footer to put the Tigers within 1 with 1:34 left in this contest. Inside pass. And a travel call against Connect. Tigers ball. They'll have it out with 1:25 left. The Loggers have 1 foul to give. They've got 5 team. Loggers are in the bonus situation as the Tigers have 7 team fouls. As Zilke's looking for the ball inside. 3-point shot. Good! By Harley Pankratz as she hits the 3 and puts the Tigers up by 2 with 1:03 left. Timeout, Loggers. We have an exciting one here as the Tigers go up 48-46 with 1:03 left in this contest. And we will be right back for the exciting 1 minute and 3 seconds left here on Zaleski Sports, sponsored by Sheds Delivered Brown
Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brown Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com today to get started. Driving the lane and connect with the shot, and it's out of bounds. They're saying knocked out of bounds by Tubbs, and Tubbs was saying she was held. And so the Tigers up by 2 with 52.2 left. And shot taken off the backboard, no good. And with the 3 is Eckert, no good. And Loggers get that offensive board. Eckert with the drive, off the glass, good by Matea Eckert. And we are tied at 48 with 30 seconds left. And the Tigers are going to take a timeout. And so we're going to keep it right here and give you some updated scores here as the Marshfield Tiger girls defeated Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders tonight down at Wisconsin Rapids 70-61. At halftime, Kaukauna leads Oshkosh North 52-36. At halftime, the Assumption Royals are leading the Prentice Buccaneers in boys action 29-27. And let's see, we'll go back to of course, that DC Everest girls game as they defeated Wausau East 57-27. And we've got plenty of action that's still going on tonight yet. So don't leave us here, but after the ball game, you can switch over to that. And at halftime, Colby is at Loyal, and Colby is leading Loyal 31-28 at halftime. And a final score, this one really surprises me. I thought it would be much closer, but Mosinee, the number 12 ranked team, the Mosinee Indians, defeated the Marathon Red Raiders this evening 76-54. And at halftime, DC Everest is leading Wausau East 25-23. So you're caught up with some of the other games going on here in central Wisconsin. We have 29 seconds left, and we are tied at 48 with the Tigers having the ball. Out on top with it is Lanny Pankratz, and passes it off to Casperson, to Pankratz. Back over to Casperson, to Pankratz. And a three-point shot off the rim, no good. And a rebound, and fouled. Getting the rebound was Emily Zilke. And the foul will be on number Milan. That's her first personal, and going to the line is Emily Zilke. And she is 1 for 2 at the line this evening. And the shot is up and no good. 6.1 seconds left. Big free throw here by Zilke. She is a 46% free throw shooter. She is 1 for 3 now at the line. She's had 9 points already tonight. She can get the big one here to put her in double figures. It'll give the Tigers a lead. The shot is up and off the back of the rim, no good. And we've got a jump ball, and it'll go to the Loggers with 4.4 seconds left. And the Loggers are going to call a timeout here with 4.4 seconds left. And timeouts left, that will give the Loggers only 1 timeout remaining. The Tigers have 2 timeouts remaining. And so this will be Stratford's possibly second overtime game in a row here, as they went to overtime last week against the Auburndale Eagles. And Carly Pankratz having an outstanding ball game tonight with 18 points. And Tria Tubbs in double figures also with 12. And 20 points just in the second half by Eckert. She's got 28 on the night. As the Loggers try to get the ball in, and they don't want to foul. And the shot is no good. In fact, she did not. Going up for the layup was Miller, and the back official here had waved it off right away, and so there was no way that basket was going to be good. And so we are going to go to overtime. And how much useless knowledge do you have, Ryan? Well, if you have some knowledge, play America's Pub Quiz Trivia every Tuesday night at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. You can win prizes. Bring your friends. You have any friends you could take? Yeah, you got some. At least two, okay. The fun starts at 7 p.m. every Tuesday night. It's trivia night at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. So we're not going to be able to run the Nacenville Dairy post-game show yet because we are going to overtime, and great, exciting ball game here this evening. I figured it was going to be a tight one as two outstanding teams here in the Marywood Conference. As I mentioned, it's crossover night, and the Loggers coming into this contest with a 7-2 record and leading the Northern Division. And they're 11-2 overall, and the Tigers are 7-2 also, and 10-4 overall. So it is it's a barn burner tonight as we are tied up at 48, and so we'll be jumping center here. The big question though is Matea Eckert with 4 fouls, and she has 28 points. She's pretty much their whole offense, as she's got 20 of the 26 that was scored in the second half by the Loggers. As Eckert takes control. And shot. And good. A 2 by number 20, Beelan, as she hits a 2-pointer and gives the Loggers a 50-48 lead. Tria Tubbs with the rebound of his own missed shot. Again, up and good. The third time is a charm as Tria picks up 2 in overtime here to tie it up. Eckert dishes off to Belan. Out on top to Belan. And a travel call on the Loggers. And Tigers ball. So timeout-wise, Tigers now have 3 timeouts, while Phillips will have 2 as they each get an extra timeout in overtime here. Out on top, Pancratz looking for an opening. Over to Carly. Carly with a 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Goes right to Pancratz to Tria, and Tria goes up with the loose ball and gives the Tigers a 2-point lead. Pressure out on top by Casperson. Eckert with the ball. Out to Timmers. To Eckert. And shot taken and off the front of the rim. No good. And with the rebound is Kayla Casperson. Casperson across the timeline. Passes over to Lanny Pancratz. Back over to Casperson. Over to Casperson. And stolen away by Belan. Eckert looking for the open person. Out on top to Belan. Over to Miller. To connect. And we've got a foul. And the foul will be on Yoder, and she's limping a little bit there, as that's her 3rd personal foul, and coming in will be Zilke as Yoder. Looks like she got hit in the in the leg there, as that's what she is rubbing. And going to the line is Lily Miller. Miller's free throw is no good on a 1-on-1 situation. And getting the rebound is Carly Pankratz. And Stratford is going to call a timeout, a 30-second timeout. So we're going to keep it here as we're going to hear from the Hearing House, provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neillsville, or Marshfield, and make your house a hearing house. So we're sitting at 52-50. Foul-wise, Tigers have 8. Phillips has 6, so the next foul on Phillips will put the Tigers at the line for the 1-and-1. And we are at 1:34 left in this contest, with the Tigers having a 2-point lead and having the ball at half court. And taking it out for the Tigers is Lanny Pankratz. Going back into the backcourt is number 10, Carly Pankratz, and coming up, puts some pressure on her. And passes it off to Lanny. Lanny, back to Carly. Over to Casperson. And they're going to try to run this clock out. That's a lot of time. Zilke with the ball. And almost stolen there. Pankratz with control. Over to Lanny Pankratz. Back to Carly Pankratz. And it goes out of bounds. It was tipped by the Loggers, so it'll be Stratford ball. Coming in is Michaela Stieber for Yoder. And the Loggers will now take a timeout. Quality Auto Body and Framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on Central Avenue in Marshfield. And Fleet Farm, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has it all and everything you need, all at the lowest prices. That's Fleet Farm in Marshfield. And the next time you shop your insurance, call Brad Krecklau and Ian Kears. They're located on the south side of Marshfield, and they're your full-service rural mutual insurance agent in Marshfield. Call 715-384-2826 today. So timeouts remaining. The Loggers have 1 timeout left. Stratford has 2 timeouts left. Again, the foul situation. Tigers have 8, and Loggers have 6. So Loggers will be shooting the 1-and-1, and both teams will be shooting the 1-and-1, as Tigers are not at that 10 foul situation yet. Tigers trying to get the ball in. They get it into Carly Pankratz, and Pankratz is fouled. And Carly has not gone to the free throw line yet tonight. And Carly is an 81% free throw shooter. And shooting the 1-and-1 on the situation with a 2-point lead here for the Tigers. The shot is up and nothing but net. As Carly having a great ball game. That gives her 19 points on the night. And the next one is in also, as her season high is 23. And the Tigers up by 4. Up with the shot and good is Eckert. Eckert having an outstanding ball game. In fact, I think that puts her over the 30 mark. And a backcourt foul on Connect. And this is not the person you really want to foul. You don't want to foul an 81% free throw shooter, as Carly's going to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And the first one is nothing but net. As she's got cold water in her veins, I'll tell you that. And the next one, good, as she hits 4 big free throws here down the stretch. With 32 seconds left, Connect with a long one off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by the Loggers. And Connect with the ball. And shot is short and taken by Tubbs. And fouled is Kayla Casperson. And Kayla will be going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. And the Tigers up by 4 with 14 seconds left. It looks like the Tigers are going to be on the other end of the overtime this time. The last time they lost to Auburndale by a 4-point ball game. And the first one is up and nothing but net. As Casperson now has 6 points on the night. Next one up and good, nothing but net. As Casperson is a 66% free throw shooter. And pass inside, taken, and Tubbs with the steal and back foul in the backcourt. Foul by the Loggers is 42. That is on Williams. That's her second personal. As nobody is really leaving the gym here, as this here has been a dandy tonight. And putting the first one in as Loggers are in the double bonus here. And Kayla hits the first one, and she hits the second. She's got 9 on the night, and half-court shot is no good at the buzzer as the Tigers come away with a 60-52 win in overtime as the Tigers land up hitting 8 of 10 free throws down the stretch here, as it was just an outstanding overtime win by the Tigers. As Casperson hits 4 and Pankratz lands up hitting 4 down the stretch to give the Tigers an 8-point win over the Loggers, whose record now falls to 11-3 on the season and 7-3 in the conference, and as a big conference win for the Stratford Tigers as they go to 8-2 on the season and 11-4 overall. So we're going to have Coach Christofferson with the post-game show, and coming up will be the Nathanville Dairy post-game show. Nathanville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nathanville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or nathanvilledairy.com. So we'll be back with the post-game show with Coach Christofferson and a player to be interviewed also with a big 60-52 overtime win for the Stratford Tigers. And you've been watching this on Zaleski Sports, and ShedsDelivered.com is your big sponsor.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nathanville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nathanville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
We're back here at Stratford, where we had one of the tightest games I have seen in this gym in a long, long time, as a wonderful 60-52 win in overtime against a very, very good Phillips Loggers ball club, and a very outstanding ball player in Matea Eckert also. And you held her, Coach. You held Matea down to 8 points in the first half, as they only put up 22 points, but she went on a tear in the second half as she put in 22 in the last half and also the overtime. But you guys did a great job defensive-wise tonight.
You know, she's an amazing player, and she made some incredible shots, and no matter what we do, we can't stop some of those. But what we did do successfully is we didn't let one person beat us. We held pretty much everybody else down on the team, and we got scoring chipped in from several different places that helped us kind of balance out. And down the stretch, I mean, we just came off an overtime game that we didn't win. The difference in this game is we took care of the ball, we made our free throws, and even when we got down, we didn't panic this time. We just kept running our offense and doing what works, and that's how we won the game tonight. You know,
We were here last night, and I made a comment to Coach at the end of the ball game last night, where they were actually perfect at the free throw line, and he says it's been a long, long time since they were perfect. And I'll tell you, you guys were just outstanding at the free throw line. There's, of course, 8 big ones right there in the overtime between Kayla and also Carly, just hitting those clutch free throws.
Yeah, those are our 2 best free throw shooters, so those are the 2 that you want on the line down the stretch. And and we knew that we had an advantage on the inside, and we finally got that game going as well. And Emily came off the bench and gave us some big points tonight, and she helped balance us out too. And we played a steady game, and it was a good dogfight. And we've talked about execution and staying tough mentally, and they did that tonight, and that's why we got the win. So it's been a tough road here. We've had tough games,
and the thing is, you took advantage of Matea having that 4th foul also, and you went inside to Daisy and also to Emily, and they had easy layups.
Yeah, we had some good looks in there, and like we said, we just executed tonight, where we haven't always done that in tight games. We've lost our minds a little bit down the stretch, and I said this is a turning point for us tonight. We got around the corner, and we are coming off, this was a tough stretch of games for us, and so I'm really happy. Meet the team night, kids are having a good time, so it's a good win.
Yeah, exactly. I know I mentioned during the broadcast who you got coming up, and I've got a good memory, but it's short. But who do you got coming up?
So we have Adams Friendship on Tuesday, and we have Edgar Thursday next week.
We will be back here for the Edgar game next week, and this helps you in the race also, still keeping you alive, because this was a big conference win for you.
Big conference win. Still alive. Still alive. Thank
alive,
you.
you betcha. Well, Tammy, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week over at Edgar. I'm going to get the girls over here.
You get the girls. Good job.
I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to get Carly, and I'm going to get Tria. And Tria, I hope you can talk and sign at the same time, you know. All right, big ball game for you guys tonight, and you were just so tough on the boards. I don't know if they can get a camera shot from up there. It's so. If you can all open up a little bit there. Perfect, right there. So you hit some big free throws down the stretch there. Both you and Carly hit those big free throws that in the overtime to help you with the big win. But you were just so tough on the boards tonight. You had that second and third chances. I mean, a couple of those little layups, but you had tough pressure on you.
Yeah, we've been working on trying for me to get the rebound because I'm strong up there. And then me and Carly, everyone's been working on our free throws, which we went 8 for 8 in the last, like in overtime, and we won by 8. So free throws are a big part of our game, and we really try to recognize that.
And you guys played great defense. I know with Emily in there and Daisy in there, you know, and of course their key player with 4 fouls on her. You guys could go to the inside and dominate inside.
Yeah, our goal is to attack her when she got those 4 fouls, but she's a heck of a player, so she played smart. So our inside-out defense, our inside-out offense is really improving, and it's really helping us in the season.
All right, I'm going to buzz down here and talk to Carly. Oh, sure. Now they want me to go all the way down the line here. I got to go home to bed sometime tonight. So, but Carly, great ball game tonight, and hitting those big free throws down the stretch. I mean, you're an 80% free throw shooter, and a big night for you with 22 points, just one off your season high.
Thank you. We work on free throws every day, so it's just, I don't know, just a routine, and you got to stick to it.
All right, and you had, in fact, you had 4 3-pointers tonight also from the parking lot, so which was very impressive.
Thank you.
But I'm going to put you two together in the house here, and I'm going to let you hold the microphone. We're going to have the opening here, so you guys just hold the microphone, and you know how this works.
I'm Carly Pankratz.
I'm Tria Tubbs, and we're in the house.
Thank you, ladies. Good luck Tuesday night.
You too.
All right, we're going to conclude the Nasonville Dairy postgame show here with the final scoring tonight with Kayla Casperson with 9 points and hitting 4 big free throws down the line, down the stretch, and Carly Pankratz with 22 points. As we mentioned, she was only one off her season high of 23. Lanny Pankratz with 2 points. Emily Zilke, nice inside game with 9 points. Daisy Yoder with 2, and Tria Tubbs just so tough on the boards tonight, and also defensive-wise with 16 points. And so the Tigers now improved to 8-2 on the conference and 11-4 overall. And for the Phillips Loggers, Sarah Connect with 6 points, Lily Miller with 1, Kendra Timmers with 3, Anna Balan with 8 points, Casey Quinnell with 2, and Rayleigh Williams with 2. And, of course, the outstanding ball player, definitely the player of the year, I feel, in that Northern Conference, Matea Eckert, an outstanding night with 30 points, and she's averaging 20 on the season so far. So this is going to conclude our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, and as our next broadcast, Ryan and Mines, will be next week when Stratford takes on Edgar here at Stratford. And, of course, the Stratford boys will be in action with a big one against Marathon on Tuesday night. And I can't remember who's doing that ball game, but they're going to be in for a dandy on Tuesday night. So for Ryan Rasmussen, I'm Mike Steinwagner. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye now.